Thank you very much for that. Joining me right now to talk a little bit more about this. This is Lisa Garber, attorney and a legal analyst. And Lisa, thank you very much for joining us tonight. First time on, good to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's good to have you on board, but let's try to clear this thing up here, okay? So it's wiretap, no. It's monitoring, no. It's just looking at logs. What's the difference?
Well, this thing is like an onion. The more layers you peel, the more it stinks, to be honest. And even if they're not actually listening to any phone calls that Michael Cohen's been making, which federally they're allowed to do. If the Justice Department is saying you're allowed to go and wiretap, completely legal, completely allowed to do it without notifying Trump or Giuliani or Cohen, anybody. But what they're saying now is that they're actually only looking at the call logs. So they're seeing what numbers were going back and forth with each other, which still could be a huge source of evidence and information and allow them to follow up on other things.
That's what everybody looks at. You know, does this signal some kind of criminal activity?
Exactly,
that's what they're looking at, right?
Yes.
Rudy Giuliani, again, is saying that the president should have known about this. They should have told him about this. But nevertheless, we're going back to the Stormy Daniels story, okay? First of all, the president says didn't know about it. Now Rudy Giuliani says that the money was paid back to Cohen. Does that put the president in a bad position right now?
The president, it doesn't help him. And really, Giuliani's position is a little difficult to figure out, because at first Trump was saying, I had no idea about the payment. Now Giuliani's saying, yep, he knew about it and he authorized the payment. And Trump is now saying, yes, confirming via Twitter, I did make that payment. It was a retainer to my personal attorney. But the problem here is this is a three-part test to determine whether Trump violated some sort of federal campaign law.
Right, that's the question.
The Federal Electoral Commission and also the Justice Department, they're all pursuing these allegations because part one of this test is, did Trump know about the payment? Part two, was it for the campaign? And part three, did he disclose it? So we're still caught up in part one, because did Trump know about it? Appears that he did, but did he know what it was for, and did he know, when did he know?
Hard to prove motive here, right?
Yes.
Isn't that difficult?
Yes, the motive is really impossible, because we're talking about Trump as the individual, as the man, versus Trump as the candidate. So was he making the payment so that his family, so that Melania didn't know allegedly about this affair, or was he making it so that his electoral base didn't know? Either way, he probably didn't want either party to know about it, but what was his motive?
To be continued. Lisa Garber, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay, hope to have you back.
Thank you.